What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can get notified immediately as soon as we drop a blog. Put it on all, of course, on the bell notification thing. So we're going to talk about it. Derek Chisora versus Joseph Parker. The two have been talking a lot on social media. Derek Chisora, I've seen him in a few videos where he's phoning Joseph Parker, and they've been talking a little bit back and forth about fighting each other. And it seems as if it's sort of finally been confirmed between the two on a FaceTime call, because in this video was the one I saw. I think it was IFL TV, if I'm not mistaken, but they were basically in Chisora's in his gym, finishing a training session or something like that. Parker rings him up on FaceTime. He's like, oh yeah, look who's calling, it's Joe Parker, blah blah blah. So they both talk. They talk a bit about training. Parker says he's in training, sort of thing. Chisora said, you're lifting some baby weights and all that sort of thing. And yeah, they just have a little light verbals with each other. And so in the end, they end up saying, yeah, do you want to fight? Chisora said, I'm ready immediately. I'm ready to go right now, sort of thing. And Parker echoed those sentiments and said, yeah, I'm ready to go, mate, blah, 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 you know, the New Zealand sort of accent thing. So, yeah, both men basically on the FaceTime thing, they showed it to the camera. They said, look, we are ready. We want this fight. We want to go right now, you know. So according to themselves and other sources, some of the papers, I was looking at the Sun newspaper, and there is no set date for this fight as yet, but they are saying looking at the month of May, because obviously Joseph Parker is just fought. He just beat Junior Farr, the other, I think it was just last Saturday, and so he's needs a little bit of recuperation after that fight. And Chisora, he's sort of been training all the way through since Alexander Usyk beat him. So both guys are really just looking for, looking to sort of come back strong. Chisora, he's going to be looking for a win. And it's looking like the month of May. If all goes to plan and all goes well, this fight should take place in May. And I, for one, believe it will be an entertaining fight to watch, because Chisora is very bullish and he will not be trying to have a nice boxing match with Joseph Parker. He'll not be trying to sort of jab and move. He's a guy that comes forward and he's like a bulldozer. So he just tries to basically run you over. He just tries to go through you. As he said at a press conference with Dillian White, I will go through this man. I will seek and destroy, sort of thing. And that's the type of guy he is, Derek Chisora. He can't, I mean, with his sort of dimensions and stuff, that's the way he can fight. That's the one way he can fight. Go forward and go through you. Try and walk through you, walk you down and beat you up. That's what he's going to have to do against Joseph Parker. With Parker, we've seen a little bit more aggression from him in his Junior Farr fight. He was definitely the sort of aggressor in that fight, coming forward, swinging a few, and he was showing the sort of aggressor, the tough guy side of him. And we know that with Joseph Parker and with Derek Chisora as well, they've both got good chins, good set of whiskers on them, and they'll both sort of be it'll be interesting, because with Parker, he kind of has options. He can fight up close, he can fight aggressive fights, but he can also box quite all right on the back foot. He boxes quite well on the back foot at sort of mid-range to long-range boxing. He's got the attributes and a bit of hand speed to do that. He's definitely gonna have the quicker hands of the two. So if he sticks to his boxing, he can, you know, we know Chisora can be outboxed, but Yeah, it's one of them where we'll have to see. I think for Parker to win, that's probably what he'll have to do. He'll have to do box fighting where he kind of sticks to the jab and keeps things at sort of a mid long range sort of thing. That's what I reckon he would have to do. It's one of them that we'll talk a bit more coming up closer to the time, but it's one of these fights where I would call it a crossroads fight, and I would call it a 50-50 fight, because I think either man on his day could definitely take this. Chisora on form with that ferocity and intensity, he could definitely win this fight. But Parker, he does have the hand speed and he has the boxing skills and boxing IQ to win this fight also. So I'm saying, for me, this fight is kind of a toss up, because it's going to be very different stylistically to sort of what both men have fought, and yeah, it's going to be a matter of whoever can sort of impose their style on the fight, impose their game plan on the fight. That man is the man that will win, and it's one of those where it will be tough, but it's going to be definitely a good heavyweight scrap, and I think it is one of those fights where it will be sort of guaranteed action, guaranteed fireworks, at least for my money, sort of in my view. It's going to be a big, it's going to be a tough affair, and yeah, I for one really look forward to seeing this fight happen. So yeah, also another factor on this is Joseph Parker having left his trainer. He's left Kevin Barry now. The reasons for that are not, I'm not too sure. I haven't heard any reasons for it. The only thing I've heard is that maybe it's the country where he wants to stay in his native New Zealand and Barry doesn't, because he's got like house, he's got something out in Las Vegas as well. I think that's where he's based himself a lot. So it might be a location thing, but yeah. So I mean, that might be a factor as well in this fight. The fact that Joseph Parker's going to have to find a new trainer, and he's going to have a fight with under the tutelage of this new trainer straight away. So that's one thing that might play into Derek Chisora's hands. Might not. It might not make much difference. But yeah, let me know what you think about that change of trainer for Parker so soon before a fight. Will it be good for him? Will it be bad for him? And who do you reckon's going to win? And until next time, this is MKO Pugilism over and out. I'll catch you on the next one.